Hey everybody, Dr. Lee Sierra here from Venice, Florida, and I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the holiday season. Tomorrow is December 1st. Can you believe it? The holidays are already here and going to be upon us. I know Hanukkah is starting really soon, and of course Christmas is just around the corner, as you can tell by all the decorations that are going up around town. So one of the things I wanted to touch base with you guys about today is 5 ways to stay stress-free and lean during this holiday time. I've been teaching a couple Healthy for the Holidays workshops, and it's one of my favorite workshops because every year we need a friendly reminder on things that we should and should not be doing at that holiday season. So these are just 5 tips for you guys. If you want to learn more about how you can have a Healthy for the Holidays workshop for your business, or even if you have a group of people that want to get together and want me to come teach to you guys, I'd be happy to do that. You just got to reach out to me on Facebook at through the messenger, or you can always email me at drleesierra@gmail.com. But one of the things about the holidays, that this is tip number 1, is that we basically lump in the time between Halloween and then the new year, maybe even January 15th, as the holiday season. Well, yes, of course, the holidays are a great time for celebration. I love the friendliness that goes around in our community during this time of year. But the reality is the holidays are just a few days of the year. So if you limit what you're doing, so on those splurge days, to just the few days of the actual holidays, you'll notice that your health will get much more back on track. One of the scary statistics, and I think I talked about this in a webinar before in a live video, is that most of us gain 1 pound every single year, and that we never take off. So that means between 20 and 30, that's 10 pounds, 30 and 40, another 10 pounds, and so on and so on. So if you try to make sure that you are just limiting that your indulgent days or your vacation days, or however you want to term them, to be the actual holidays, so Thanksgiving, which we just had, Christmas and so forth, and New Year's, then you won't be falling into those pitfalls. The problem comes in is when we go to a holiday party, we have treats at our office. I know my sisters who both work in the hospitals say that cookies and donuts are just everywhere that they go. We don't have that in our office because most of our patients know that we try to eat healthy, so they don't usually bring that into us. But the reality is, if you just limit those days, then you'll be very, very thankful when January comes and you're not trying to take off an additional weight or 10 pounds or so forth. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is monitor your alcohol intake. So when we're social, obviously I'm not drinking right now because I'm pregnant, but when we have social times of the year and so forth, we have a tendency to drink more. So that turns directly to sugar in our body. It obviously has other detrimental effects with the liver and so forth, but just be mindful. So being social doesn't mean we have to be downing 2 and 3 glasses of wine or beer or whatever you're normally used to drinking. You can make spritzers, so take your wine and mix it with some club soda, or even just making fancy like club soda drinks. I know for me, since this is my second time around being pregnant, I have found great ways to make non-alcoholic beverages. I do love sparkling water with fruit. You can mix it with cranberries and things like that. So keep that in mind as you're going through your holiday time. Bring that. It's a great thing always when you go to a party to bring your own drinks and so forth like that. The hosts and hostess love that. But the reality is then you'll have something there that you can drink. The third thing is make sure that you're prioritizing exercise. So the biggest thing I see at this time of year is chaos. If you looked at my Facebook header today, this is a chaotic time of year because we all get stressed. We have so much going on. There's so many activities and things that we want to do. But the reality is we start doing those things and limit our exercise. It has been, we're here in Florida. It has been gorgeous out. So even go outside and go for a walk. Get some vitamin D while you're out there. But make sure that you're making a plan of attack every single week in order to prioritize your exercise intake. The other thing is make sure you're staying on track with your sleep. So that's tip number 4. 7 to 8 hours of sleep is not a suggestion. It's really what's required for your body to stay recharged and stay healthy. So make sure you're planning time for that. If you know that you're going to be out late at a party, and I don't usually recommend sleeping in. I have a 1.5-year-old, so there's no sleeping in for me. But the truth of the matter is, catch up with a nap the next day and so forth. There's nothing wrong with that. That means that your body needs to recharge its batteries. That is a great thing to do. We do all of our healing while we're sleeping. So just make sure you're catching up on your sleep. And the last thing to do is make sure you're practicing gratitude. This time of year, again, we get wrapped up in things, stuff, stress that's going on, take a few minutes and just be really thankful for the things that have happened this year, the blessings that you've had. And we love donating to charity and, being thankful for those things. It's something that we plan on focusing, making sure our son is aware that that's what we like to do at this time of year. So make sure that you're practicing those gratitude things, because what will happen is it'll make your holiday season even more blessed. So these are my 5 tips on how to stay healthy this holiday season. I'm going to come on in a couple days and talk about 7 ways that you can eat healthy during the holidays and how to avoid that madness. But take these tips to heart. If you have questions, don't hesitate to drop them in the comment box. And then also like my page on Facebook and email me if you want to get that workshop set up. So happy holidays, everyone. Happy December 1st tomorrow, and hope you guys all are enjoying your day. Bye-bye.